Eating life, money counts.
Prenup.
Eating right, money counts.
Prenup. Make some noise one more time for them, y'all. Make some noise one more time. I'm getting a prenup tonight.
A post up. You gotta get a
Post up tonight. Oh man, that was awesome. We're gonna keep it going. Right now we have the crew. Y'all ready? Crew, y'all ready? Buy the block, y'all. Come on, make some noise for the whole team. They're gonna buy the whole block. We gotta buy the whole block, y'all. Keep it going, Clarissa.
Before you get Gucci socks, you have to buy the block.
Yes.
And when you buy a block, buy Gucci stocks.
Hey, oh, drop mic. Bam. Oh. Come on, keep it going. Make some noise for them, y'all. Clarissa, Patrice, Emmanuel, Jeremy. Let's go. Shantae and Alex E. Edwards. Boom, shakalaka, boom. Yeah.
You got my cards? You only got cards for you? I printed out for both of us, but you only got yours from. It's okay. It's all right.
You want me to grab one for you?
That's okay. You can have. I'll put it right here. It's all good. If someone could get me some question cards, that'd be great. But go ahead. You can start.
All right, we're gonna start with introducing our lovely panelists. Gonna start here with Patrice.
Hi guys, my name is Patrice Williams. I am a realtor with Thumbprint Realty. I have been here for, 2 years. I started in 2024. I'm a landlord, an investor, an Airbnb superhost. I own multiple multi-families throughout Boston, and I am starting to invest in the South Charlotte and other places throughout the South. So.
Talking about.
All right, my name is Clarissa McGregor. I am a real estate agent with Thumbprint as well. I'm also an investor. I also do real estate workshops for our young people, teaching them about financial literacy and real estate. I invest here in Massachusetts, also in the Midwest, Ohio, and Michigan.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Jeremy Brandon, asset strategist. So handle real estate. A lot of my business is new construction. We have an investment team as well, but also simple as helping someone like you, right? If you're looking to acquire a property or sell a property. I bought my first home when I was 20 years old. Same month I graduated college. And I wish I was actually more educated in real estate. I just knew I wanted to buy a home. But I wish I knew the correct processes at that time. So that's now my mission and job, to build the strategies for people, whether you're looking to buy your third, fourth, fifth, or your first.
Hello, everybody. My name is Emmanuel Jingas. I'm a real estate wealth advisor, licensed in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, and I'm also an investor. And I'd like to say this, the biggest mistake, financial mistakes I see people make isn't buying the wrong property. It's waiting too long to buy the first one. So my job is to help people understand that real estate isn't just the place you live. It's one of the most powerful tools you have to build financial wealth for generation.
Yeah. That man about to shine, boy. We just asked him for his name, but okay.
You told me to come out swinging.
No, I don't blame you.
You told me to come out swinging.
Again, my name is Alex Edwards. I'm moderating, so let's get started.
All right, Clarissa and Patrice. We're gonna get personal, all right? You guys ready for that? What made you decide to buy on your own, and what was the moment you realized that you could do it?
So for me, initially I just wanted to get out of my parents' house, to be honest. But my parents were a big inspiration to me. I watched them at the time buy a 6-family house in Dorchester. This was in the 90s, of course, and convert that into a 3-family and turn that into the home where me and my family grew up. So they were my first inspiration behind getting into real estate. And I would say by the time I was 24 years old, I graduated college. They allowed me to stay home. I was working full time. I was able to save my money. And by 25 years old, I was a homeowner. So that's really when I knew then that I could really do this just by saving up and actually seeing the results of me working hard and saving my money at just 25 years old to buy a house.
You know, I forgot the question, right? So I started, full transparency, my dad. I love my dad. My dad, since I was a kid, I watched my dad navigate throughout Boston, the South End, Dorchester. And growing up, normal kids wanted to go to the park. My dad took me to open houses, and I actually really, really loved going to open houses. It's still a thing that I love doing now. So my dad was always encouraging me. And I was 21 when I got my first multi, and he was like, I got your back. And my dad really helped me, you know, he just really pushed me, and it kind of was like normal, like not, I don't want to say normal, but my dad was like, you got it. There was never any doubt in my mind, because my dad was like, you got this, we've done this, my grandfather did this, you know, everybody in my family did this. So my dad was like, you're 21, go and do it. So, you know, he kind of just pushed me out there to do it, and I'm really grateful that he did kind of really set that foundation. And I continue to just keep buying and purchasing with my dad, you know, in my ear, like, look, do you see this house down the street? And I'm like, Daddy, I can't afford this right now. But he's like, you got it, you know. So my dad was really kind of the person that pushed me and kept me motivated to step into real estate. Sorry, you guys can't hear me? Okay.
Manuel, the 5% program, right? Buying your second home and putting 5% down. A lot of people think buying your second home is 10%, 20%, you know, 50%. But you about to explain how we're going to do it with 5%.
So the 5% program is pretty much like the best program out there for people who are ready to buy their second home. Like Alex said, a lot of people, the misconception is you need like 20%, because then it's almost like an investment property. But if it's going to be your primary residence, the lenders allow you to bring in 5% down for your second house.
And I just want to add to that. So if you get an FHA for your first home, say you buy a three family FHA, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna buy a second home and I'll only put 5% down. You don't have to refinance that FHA, you just move, correct?
Correct. Especially if you have like great interest rates on a FHA. So what's the point of refinancing, and then now you have a bigger mortgage to pay? So you just come in with 5% down, make it your primary residence, and you're good to go.
And that's the gem. I just want to make sure they understood that. All right.
All right, so speaking of 5% down, Jeremy, someone wants to utilize this loan. What do they need to be prepared when going to the lender? They're purchasing as a single person. What do they need to come in ready with?
Solid question. So lenders, when you're a single buyer, single person buyer, I mean, you don't have a co-borrower with you, they're really doing a stress test, right? So when you think about that, they're doing a stress test on you financially. So some pillars they're looking for, right? One is your debt to income ratio. You hear that often. What they're really looking is, all right, let's say we give you a mortgage, and let's look at how much you currently have as far as monthly debt obligation that's on your credit report, right? Auto loans, credit cards, personal loans, student loans. We want to see, what is your monthly debt obligation compared to how much do you make monthly, gross, not net, gross. And then if we give you a mortgage, are you still at 43% or less? Now those percentages can vary depending on the loan product type, but that's really, there's a lot of components within that, but that's what they want to do. I need to know, like, you're not going to drown if I give you this mortgage. And that's how they figure out your pre-approval. Well, how much can you afford comfortably before you go beyond our meters of stress? You also want to have your documents in place. So if you're self-employed, no, they're going to want 2 years of tax returns, right? Because you are your own boss. If you're a W-2 employee or a combo of both, have your W-2s ready, have a month of pay stubs. You being organized actually helps give confidence to the loan officer who will be supporting you, right? Because they're going to be the ones vouching. Now, they want business, but they don't want bad business where they do all this work and then the deal dies. So trust me, they're going to work. But if you come prepared and organized, it makes things so much easier. So check that. Obviously, credit score matters. It's the entry point. But credit score is not just it. All those other components really matters. And then they also want to see you have reserves, because they don't want you to have just the down payment. Now, lenders will still take that in times, right? But they want to know you have reserves, either a 401k or you can get a gift from somebody, right? You just have some capacity after you close. Not like, hey, you close and you got $15 left. They want to see you have at least 2 months, 6 months of reserves. Now, again, there's flexibility depending on the program type, who you go with, right? Every program is different, but that's the gist of how you want to have yourself prepared. And don't be scared. Don't let that prevent you from taking action. You can have a conversation with a lender, right? Or someone like myself, where we're going to prepare you, right? Let's look at the whole situation and how do we put you in a position to execute? The worst thing, as you said earlier, is sitting like, I don't know what to do, so I'm just not going to do nothing, right? Oh, I'm going to do it later. Just have the right team, the person who's going to actually guide you, get the clarity. You don't have to know it all, but they do. They'll put you in a position to win. And if it's not now, they'll tell you what you need to do so we can put you in a position to win.
Clap it up, clap it up. I'm confused. Did y'all have a conversation where, look, and when they ask you a question, I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna take 10 minutes. But I'm put my point. We're going viral, right? We all going viral. Don't F what. Did y'all talk?
It was the moment you told us to come to Real Estate Unlocked.
Right.
You don't put just basic
so
up here.
I want to make sure everyone understand who's on this rug. I can't say stage, right? So since I've known you, now it's 3 homes. It's been 3 homes. You clap it up.
2 homes.
2 homes.
3 flips.
Your home. 3 flips. Your home. Your home. You started at 20.
That's
right?
powerful. My home. I gotta go over that. later.
Patrice, you're just a 3-family queen, and you're single, right?
Talk about wealth.
Right?
Single wealth.
And then Shantae, you already told your story. You buying 3 families with $10,000 down, right? So
right.
multi-million. So you buy $1 million off market
Yep.
and only putting $10,000 down, right?
That's correct.
Right. So I just want to make sure they understand who's on this rug. I can't say stage because we're not on stage. But here it goes. But Clarissa, for the last 2 years, you bought about 4 homes. Jesus. What was the mindset? How did you put that plan together where someone is struggling to buy 1? You're like, I'm on my 4th, 5th, 6th. Can you tell us your mindset and how you put your plan together?
Financial freedom, honestly. At the time, my mindset was basically financial freedom. How can I get to financial freedom quickly? But I knew it was going to take a while, and the flexibility outside of my job, because I am still working. But I knew the answer to that was real estate. So as I started tapping into real estate and really learning about real estate and navigating through the real estate world, I started meeting so many amazing people. I had some great mentors along the way. Some of them are actually in this room. But along that path, I started also learning about investing outside of Massachusetts. And 2 of those states was Ohio and then Michigan. So the last 2 years, I've just been tapping into those 2 states. The Midwest is actually the only area right now that you can buy a house for under $100,000. So once I knew that, it was a wrap, basically. So really, that was my mindset.
Thank you.
That's amazing. Patrice, you own 3 multifamilies. When did you go from thinking about it to actually doing it, and what got you over that edge?
So unfortunately, I'm not someone who thinks too long on things. I like to just impulsively do things. And full transparency, it's been hard. Originally, it was really hard. There were days where I'm like, oh God, what did I just do, right? However, you can't be afraid. You got to just fly. You got to fly, because if you stay in a mindset of fear, you'll never go anywhere. And so
Please
I
say
had
that
to
again. Say that again.
If you stay in a mindset of oh my God, if you stay in a mindset of fear, you'll never fly. And for me, it is hard. Like Alex emphasized that I'm single, so I do it alone. And there are days where I'm like, there are days where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. But you really just got to push through. And you just got to talk to people too. You got mentors in here. You got people in here. There are people that are doing it. And you just don't know who's who, right? And you may not have the solution for everything, but someone does, right? Even if it's a neighbor or if it's somebody that's like, you know what, I can help you take out the trash. Hey, I'll install your camera. people will help you. And I think that's the best part about it. It's just like when I started doing this, even when I am doing it now and I have hard days, there's people like, you know what, I'll do this for you. So just start, because you'll find the people, you'll find your support, you'll find your village, you'll find your pit. So definitely just start and do it. So don't be afraid to do anything, because if you fall, you fall. If you fly, you fly. So.
Hey, let's go. Jeremy, what is one thing you wish someone told you about real estate before you bought?
So this comes very easy. So when I bought my first house, it was because I had a son, and I had rented for the first time, and I had a neighbor banging on the ceiling because my son was running around, right? So I had to, it was like a whole 6 months. I had to tell him, stop running, you can't. And I'm like, holy I'm about to restrict my kids. Like, I'm about to program him to live in fear or quietness. I said, hell no. And that actually was the motivator to, I'm gonna buy a house then. It wasn't even like I want to like build wealth. I wasn't exposed to that yet. And that was the motivator. So what was your question?
What is one thing
Oh, yes.
you wish you knew?
Got you.
What about
So,
your first home?
if I was educated though, I would have brought a multifamily. I brought a foreclosed home. It was a ranch. It wasn't sexy. It was a little beat up. But I was like, all right, whatever. It was like $152,000. I brought that. But that house, I brought a house that actually helped purchase everything else that I have, right? Because we brought it, we lived in it for like a year. We did a couple updates in the kitchen, the bathroom. Then we did this. Then we ripped the roof off, went up, made it a colonial, lived in it for a little bit more. Then when we sold it, we made about $300,000-400,000 in cash. Used that, a portion of that, to buy this other big, beautiful house we're in now. And then the other cash served this investment journey, we've been on, and other great things. So have a house that buys other houses for you. And a lot of people are sitting on equity, don't know what options are available. But if I was educated, I promise you I would have a portfolio like this wonderful human being or bigger, but I wasn't exposed like she was. I didn't grow up with people owning multifamilies. I had, at home, but it wasn't just taught that way. So I wish I was exposed to that, but I am now. So I advise on so many levels, if it makes sense. Every situation is different, but that's the avenue.
So you wish you read Mortgage Before Marriage?
I wish you made the book when I was younger, but you didn't.
Say?
All right. So there is someone in this room right now who wants to own within the next year, but does not think they could do it alone. What would you say directly to that person? And this is for everyone on the panel.
I would say start, right? Everybody in this room made a step to be here, right? And I think you starting by coming here, a lot of people didn't know. There's so much stuff that you learned today, and I think just starting. And I think that's really important, because there's so many people in this room. You don't know who is in this room. Like, if you have a chance, like, before you leave, talk to your neighbor, talk to somebody, just be like, what do you do? And I think just really starting and getting to know who's in your circle, who's in your sphere, and just really just getting to know people and just really looking at them as a resource will really kind of put you ahead. You're already a step further than the people who didn't make it here today. So I would say just start.
Question is, there's someone in this room right now who wants to own within the next year, but does not think they can do it alone. What would you say directly to that person?
Who? Everyone. Oh.
I would just say bet on yourself. And Jeremy actually mentioned it about the 3-family thing. I wish I would have knew when I first bought my house that a 3-family is actually a lot easier to buy than a single family or a condo. And I'm truly saying that because my first home was a condo. But as I started learning about real estate, I later was able to do a cash out refinance, and that's what led me to be able to buy my 3-family home. And I basically house hacked for the next 6 years and did it over and over and over again. So yeah, that's what I would say. And not only that, but it eventually led to me buying my dream house now, a single family home, and also investing out of state, like I said. So.
Her house is nice too, guys.
Oh, house hack. So for those of you who don't know, house hack is basically when you buy a house like a 3-family or 2-family, you live in one of the units, rent out the rest. for a year or two, and you're able to do it again. So as long as you're owner occupying one of the units, you're able to tap into FHA, conventional, still put 3 to 5% down, or none, depending on your income.
Yeah, to tag into that too, I wouldn't be. Your answer to that question? You got a different question for me? Oh, yeah, this is the answer to that. I wouldn't be afraid of partnering up with someone to buy an asset. I wouldn't. Now, I would be very cautious with just partnering up with anybody to buy an asset. I promise you, you will get burnt. Everyone's excited about an idea. Everyone's not willing to do the work it takes to do anything great. So, but I would not close the door. Where assets are so expensive, if you could do it alone, awesome, dope, do it. If you got a partner, like a real partner, great, do it. But don't close the door on
As long as
doing it
his
with
name ain't Mandrell.
Yeah, don't touch that one. But don't be afraid of it because the assets are so expensive. I'd rather you partner with someone responsible who's looking to do it, and you can both acquire an asset versus you going to rent because you can't do it alone. It's just, it doesn't make, it's gonna get more expensive. Yeah, it may fluctuate here and there, but I wouldn't close the door on it. It's just, I would be very cautious as well as you do it, even with investment properties.
So if this is you in here right now, doubting yourself, thinking that you can't do it, I would say do not disqualify yourself before a lender ever has a chance to qualify you. All right? Yes. No, I'm not done yet.
He said, take it easy, Poppy.
Yeah, because I came across I came across too many people who was thinking that they couldn't buy. Like they saying, oh, I don't make enough money, or my credit isn't where it needs to be, or I don't have enough money saved. But once they sat down with a team, put a plan together, they were able to purchase way before they expected. So don't disqualify yourself, and you don't have to have all the answers today. All you have to do is take the first step. Talk to a professional. Make it happen.
Oh, you done? This is just an amazing event. This is historic because this man doesn't speak. Man, clap it up. Like this man, Jesus, Weezus. He doesn't speak, but when he does, I don't drink, but when I do, the most incredible man in the world. So I just want to break this down real quick before we get off and go back to our seat. Real estate changed your life. And I'm looking at everyone here from, again, Shantae, just having the NACA system down packed. But I think what's so important and amazing about you, you find homes off market where a lot of people will, you know what, I'm gonna keep this to myself. And you find these off market and you teach them how to buy 3 families, 4 families for only $10,000. And I think that's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's just amazing. Patrice, I know you're done being a landlord and you cashing in and you're selling one of your homes for $1.4 million. And you're so young, and it's almost like you're about to live 4 lives because we all know invest and just live a bigger life. So just congratulations to you. Yeah. And Clarissa, as you said, you're living in your dream home. You bought 4 homes the last 2 years, and you can't stop buying. You know, and you're about to close a big deal hopefully soon, and we're just gonna celebrate you as well. So keep going, keep growing. Emmanuel, the most incredible man, and oh, you got a mic on. Oh, I didn't see that. Now it makes sense. Oh, shoot. Mortgage before marriage, finance before fiance. I know before fiance. All right. So, but since I've known you, you're on your 3rd home, and like that's just amazing. From something sparking in your head, you're on your 3rd home. You quit your job and you're rocking. And one thing you said that was very important. It's like, I'm making more money now than at my job, but I have way more time. So congratulations to you. Jeremy, I saved for last because you did something that a lot of us think it's impossible. How old were you when you had your first child?
19.
19 years old. Where's Jeremiah? Wait, Jeremiah. yo, Breeze, come through. Come here, Breeze. Breeze. This is Jeremy's first child, everyone. Now,
That is a big ass
1 minute, it's gonna be quick. Breeze, can you introduce yourself and what you do?
My name is Isaiah Brandon. I am a 19-year-old entrepreneur, and I run my own mobile detailing business that I started my junior year of high school.
That dude is big, big.
Okay. I say less. I feel like the way that I've been able to grow my business is entirely on the foundation of God. When I first started in my entrepreneur journey, it was just me running the business with no true foundation. And once I introduced God into my life, it brought so many opportunities, so much creativeness, and was truly fulfilling for me to keep on going and get up every day. Like, instead of my mornings being, wake up, eat some food, it's, yo, God, thank you for waking me up. Like, thank you for putting power in my blood, strength in my bones. And ever since I've introduced God into my life, my business has just been taking off in exponential ways and providing me with opportunities to be in rooms just like this. Like, this is my dream right now. Like, speaking to people like this, being able to share my journey and educate people and introduce people to the kingdom of God, that is exactly how I strive. So shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to Alex E. Edwards. Shout out to the Thumbprint Realty team. We are building something amazing, and we are all here and present in this moment. So God bless all of you, and thank you for this opportunity.
And this is what this man raised at the age of 19 in Bottle Home. In Bottle Home. Congratulations, big dog. Congratulations. Thank you. Clap it up for the whole panel. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Buying the block. Woo.